Welcome back to CarCraze. Today, we're driving into the future while glancing respectfully into the past, because in 2026, the Hindustan Ambassador isn't just making a comeback, it's making a statement. It's hard to overstate the influence of the Ambassador on Indian automotive history. For decades, it was the default car of the country, serving families, politicians, and taxi services with unwavering loyalty. Its round, almost regal design became part of our collective memory. So when news broke that Hindustan Motors, now working closely with Peugeot, was bringing the Ambassador back, expectations were sky high. The 2026 Hindustan Ambassador is not just a reissue of a retro classic, it's a complete reinvention. Sure, it pays tribute to its roots with subtle design cues and a familiar silhouette, but underneath that nostalgia-tinted shell lies a car built for the modern world. Let's start with the design. The new Ambassador retains its instantly recognizable stance, an upright profile, broad hood, and rounded roofline. But everything has been sharpened and modernized. Sleek LED headlamps are seamlessly integrated into the flowing front fascia. The grille, still unmistakably Ambassador, now carries a refined chrome strip that connects to the DRLs, adding a modern twist to the vintage theme. Clean character lines run across the sides, merging classic proportions with a contemporary touch. You'll find flush door handles, frameless windows, and aerodynamically sculpted alloy wheels, all screaming 2026. At the rear, the Ambassador gets a full-width LED tail light bar, with the brand name subtly embossed in the center. The boot remains large and functional, true to the car's original practical nature. It's a clever blend of heritage and innovation. Step inside, and the transformation is even more striking. Gone are the utilitarian interiors of the past. The 2026 Ambassador is designed to compete with global players. There's a full-width digital cockpit combining the instrument cluster and infotainment screen into one continuous unit. Soft touch materials, ambient lighting, a panoramic sunroof, and ventilated leather seats turn the cabin into a space of luxury, something previous generations of Ambassadors could never quite claim. But the modern Ambassador isn't just about comfort. It's also about connectivity and intelligence. The infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Voice-activated commands control everything from the air conditioning to the navigation. The vehicle comes with over-the-air software updates, ensuring it stays up to date long after you drive it off the showroom floor. Under the hood, the 2026 Ambassador offers two powertrain options. The first is a 1.5-litre turbocharged petrol engine, co-developed with Stellantis, delivering around 130 horsepower and 230 newton-meters of torque. This engine is mated to a 6-speed manual or an optional 8-speed automatic, providing smooth acceleration and excellent fuel efficiency. It's tuned for relaxed cruising but doesn't shy away from highway overtakes either. The second option is where things get really interesting, a fully electric variant. This version features a 45 kWh battery pack with a claimed range of 420 km on a single charge. With instant torque delivery and zero emissions, the electric Ambassador is perfectly suited for urban driving, yet capable of weekend getaways. Fast charging support means you can go from 10% to 80% in under 40 minutes. Driving the Ambassador feels like a completely new experience. The suspension has been re-engineered with independent McPherson struts up front and a torsion beam at the rear, tuned for Indian roads. It glides over bumps and potholes, retaining the floaty charm of the old model but with vastly improved dynamics. Steering is now electrically assisted, making city maneuvers effortless while providing enough feedback on highways to inspire confidence. Safety, an area where the old Ambassador lagged behind, is now front and center. The 2026 model comes equipped with 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control, traction control, hill start assist, and a 360-degree camera. The electric variant adds advanced driver assistance systems like lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, and automatic emergency braking. What's perhaps most exciting is how Hindustan Motors has reimagined the Ambassador not just as a product, but as a platform. There are plans to offer modular versions, a long wheelbase variant for chauffeur-driven luxury, a rugged crossover-inspired version with cladding and raised suspension, and even a fleet-friendly edition tailored for taxi services, just like the old days. The pricing strategy is surprisingly aggressive. The base petrol model is expected to start around a superscript 112.5 lakh ex showroom, with the electric variant coming in at approximately a superscript 118 lakh, making it a strong contender against mid-size sedans and entry-level electric SUVs. It's positioned to attract both nostalgic buyers and first-time premium car owners. Of course, the big question remains, will India embrace the new Ambassador the way it once did? On paper, it has everything: a heritage appeal, modern features, competitive pricing, and eco-friendly options. But it's stepping into a fiercely competitive market, with rivals like the high-end Verna, Honda City, Tata Nexnef, and MG ZSF. Yet, the Ambassador's legacy gives it something few other cars can claim: emotional value. That sense of connection, of cultural identity, can't be engineered overnight. And with the right balance of performance, comfort, and charisma, the 2026 model might just recapture the imagination of Indian drivers. Early test drives and media previews have been largely positive. Reviewers have praised its build quality, refinement, and the quiet confidence with which it carries itself. It's not trying to shout for attention, it just cruises by, proud of where it came from, and even prouder of where it's going. Even after all these years, seeing the Ambassador badge on the road evokes a certain feeling, a blend of familiarity, respect, and curiosity. And now, with this all-new version, that feeling is stronger than ever. It's not just a revival, it's a reboot. For a generation that grew up with Ambassadors in the background, weddings, road trips, political convoys, this comeback is more than just automotive news. It's a story of resilience, of reinvention. And in that sense, the 2026 Hindustan Ambassador represents not just the return of a car, but the rise of an idea that you can honor your roots while chasing the future. As bookings open and the Ambassador begins to roll out across showrooms, one thing is clear: it's not just coming back to be remembered, it's coming back to lead. Thanks for riding with CarCraze. If you're as excited about the return of the Ambassador as we are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, would you choose the petrol version or go full electric? Until next time, keep the engines running and the nostalgia alive.